Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. Well, that broke, but welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working. It's just...
It was still screwed up from recording the other show.
Okay.
That's what was wrong.
I fixed it.
So we didn't have the soundtrack at the beginning?
Yeah, we did.
The intro song?
Yeah, not for...
We'll have it on the podcast version.
Yeah.
You want to jam out to those sultry tones of Socks, go and check out the podcast version.
Podcast version.
Couldn't think. Words weren't working.
Yeah, words
I know it works so good.
Words are hard. But yes, welcome. We went over, stopped by good old Dutch Bros. What'd you get? You get your...
I just got the picture perfect. They changed the way they make the Golden Eagle like a year or so
too,
back.
Right?
Yeah, and when they changed it, they do cold brew coffee now, and it fucked up the flavor. So I get this, which is basically just sugar.
Sorry, preparing on the fly. There. Sorry, it moved. As for me, I love the Starry Night lemonade, Starry Night green tea, Starry Night, all of it.
You're a real Van Gogh fan. You're a real Van Gogh fan. Where are your ears? You got both of them? Your ear over there? Okay.
I can cut it off. Send it to my lover.
Hopefully she's cheating on you with your friend.
No, I don't think so.
Well, that's why he did it.
Still gonna do it though.
Actually, she left him first, right?
That is correct.
She wasn't cheating.
No. And then another thing that I surprised Quincy with, other side, Ghost Cherry Limeade. It took me 8 convenience stores to find this. I found one last can sitting in the back, just chilling out on the rack, and I just started shaking it.
It smells like sugar.
It smells like sugar. 0 grams of sugar.
So it smells so cherry and sugar-like that... Remember that scene in Osmosis Jones where the pill first shows up and it's just that big cloud of...
Effervescence?
Of cherry scent? That's what I think... that's what my brain pictures the smell as.
It gives me a little pixie sticks, which is odd.
I can see that.
What I hate is these were not on sale, and so I would have gotten like another flavor. Otherwise, no, $2.99 outright, no deals. A little pricey, but damn good.
Inflation is a bitch.
Inflation is a bitch.
So when people say that paying employees more won't affect the prices of things, I say you're wrong. That being said, pay your employees more.
Pay your employees.
I'm not saying don't pay your employees more. I'm saying that to sit there and say it won't make the price of things go up is naive. A cup of coffee at McDonald's was 5 cents when they started serving coffee.
Now we're at what, $2.99?
I think it's a buck something. For a plain black coffee, I think it's a buck something.
Okay,
but that's a huge change, and some of that is inflation just because the U.S. dollar changed since then. Other things in that is because they pay people more, and they should definitely pay people more than they do. But it's one of those things. The gas station has to pay their employees more, which they should.
They should. You're
going to see less deals on your drinks.
Yes.
It's the reality of the situation.
And I mean, would I pay $2.99 again for that? Yeah. It is good.
Like it. It's got just enough tartness.
Yeah.
Without being overpowering.
It actually tastes cherry. It actually tastes like lime. It actually tastes like a good combination of the two. It tastes sweet when it has no sugar. It's good.
So the left side of my head right now, the right side of my head right now, looks rather okay. See it?
Yeah, I see it.
The left side looks like a Cthulhu creature. Look at that.
It looks a little Zer.
Bivin. You can tell which side of my head I sleep on.
The honor of the 9 presents you. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Well, then again, I'm a mix-up sleeper. I also am very movement-oriented when I'm sleeping. Like, I do left to right, right to left, and then...
I'm mostly a
left. I always wake up.
Yeah, I'm mostly a left-sider.
I don't mind back. Yeah, I can lay on my back for a long time. It's just if I'm on my phone, like, typing out something, and I'm on my back, then my arms start getting tired, and I'm just like... And I have to go to my side so that I can keep typing. I should quit doing that because I know that's not healthy. That looks really weird, but I love it.
The one I'm really bad about is laying on my chest and looking at my phone off the side of the bed.
Oh,
To where one eye's technically getting blacked out the whole time.
oh, that's sounds
yeah.
uncomfy. That just sounds uncomfy.
It's really bad for your vision.
Well, it's bad for your posture, bad for your vision, and if your arm is off of it, the blood rushes to it, so it's bad for that too.
Yeah.
But skibidi-bop-a-doo-dup. I want to talk about it for a sec. Oh right, I have to resize it. Give me a second.
Why do you have to keep resizing everything?
Because I don't do it right the first time, and that's my problem.
No, but you fixed this last week.
I did. We'll go up a little bit. Right.
But now all the other things are going to be weird. We'll see.
We'll see. It's a work in progress. Legend of Vox Machina. Sox and I watched the first 3 episodes of Season 2. Holy cow. It kicks it off right where it left off. It gives you a brief summary of what happened in Season 1. Season 2 kind of shoves you into it. Things that happened over the course of 3 sit-down episodes kind of spanned it out into the 3 episodes. So it condensed them down quite finely. Very good oriented. Ended in a very interesting cliffhanger per act. I'm very excited to keep going with this. And they have announced through a nice little teaser trailer that the Mighty Nine is getting theirs. So their second campaign is going to start an animated series, which I'm glad for. Guess what? Amazon Prime.
Do you think... So, question.
Go.
Will Hasbro be able to tell them they can't do this unless they give them money?
So... So, Critical Role entered a statement that said, we stand by them, we're going to adhere to it. So, I think it may be a small supplement. I don't know.
So
plus OGL bumped back again, so I don't know. I don't know where it's going to lie. I don't know what the new changes are. The Oblongs. You know the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
The father figure works in a factory, and he had a piece of feedback that he was trying to put it through the slot, and as soon as it goes in the slot, he's like, oh, good, the furnace finally has it's billowing the flames as he opens up, and it's a furnace. That's how I kind of feel like it's going to do. Like, our feedback is going to go right into a slot that goes right into the fire. But I will keep my head held high because what I'm writing already, I don't want to lose. And I don't want to change systems to try and adhere to that.
It's so wild to me that I'm being put in this position of, like... I'm very much against what they're doing. And I want to support the creative outlets and whatnot.
Yes.
So I'm in this such this weird point that, like, later on we've got a news story that's a Hasbro item, don't we? Or did you not grab that?
Oh no, I did. It's over here.
So yeah, we have a Hasbro item, and it's like, but they're the fucking root of the evil on this. It's
so bizarre because someone's not talking to someone, and then they're not talking to us. And if the caveman's in there, then who's the sheriff? You get what I mean?
I don't want to be a pie. I don't like gravy.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. You're remitting Rax fraud. But I'm excited for everything that they're doing, though. The animation looks clean. Their first fight up against Simple Creature, the Sphinx, that tells them about their very powerful journey. Well animated. It feels very Avatar: Last Airbender. And I all the characters feel fleshed out. I'm excited for the rest of the season because I know where it's going to end, and I'm very, very excited for where that's going to end because they seem to be consolidating a lot of episodes very quickly.
I like the suave looking motherfucker.
Suave?
Yeah.
Suave.
Far right.
Far right?
Yeah.
Oh, Percival de Rollo.
I like that.
Van Mukelstein de Rollo the Third.
So you're happy with the show?
I am very happy with the show.
Happy with the artwork. Happy with the voice acting.
The voice acting is them.
Yeah.
So got no problem with it. They did throw in a bunch of Matt-looking characters voiced by Matt. They threw in a bunch of other really good voice actors. Phil Lamar playing the King of Amon. I forget who plays Gilmore, but everyone's playing their role perfectly. I don't think a pack of voice actors could have picked anyone else to play anyone else.
A lot of changes? Or is it pretty much still the same stuff?
It's pretty much the same stuff. It's just a continuation. It's like they recorded all these lines for season 2 because they belted it out in less than a year. So, and this one that's going to be coming up, I'm very curious on who they're going to get for like all the other side characters. Ruby of the Sea. I could name characters all day, but Pumont. Oh, I'm curious on who they're going to get for Pumont, whether it's going to be Matt doing his dopey voice or not. I guess time will tell, and I love these creations getting the just desserts of they are sharing their story with us. They cause a lot of inspiration. I had a huge inspiration surge when I got home.
Just desserts is generally used for like saying like you're getting what you deserve in a bad way.
But this is a good just desserts.
Yeah. They're getting what they deserve. That still sounds wrong.
Yeah, like there's no way. No good way. They're getting the good just desserts. Fuck you.
Fair point.
Yeah. Good show. Yes. Speaking of RPGs, yeah, you're right. I did futz it up.
Yeah. I don't know what you were thinking.
I'm just gonna shrink it down a little.
I mean, now it's like way cutting everything off.
Well, I know. I'm fixing it.
That whole box has to come down big time.
Mine?
No, the one you're fixing.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just gonna shrink it a little bit more. There. Oh wait, a little down because I don't want bars. There. No more. So, RPG Worlds with Cobalt Press and Friends. I was hugely backing Cobalt Press when they said OGL is stupid, here's some free stuff. They threw a whole bunch of free things. All Talsorian, makers of Cyberpunk and a bunch of other games, pretty much said, hey, here's some additional supplements, as I showed you before. Those weren't there until the OGL thing happened, by the way. But here's some supplements for inexpensive that help out the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund, which helps out comic book writers, shops, retailers, librarians, publishers, and educators, basically helping their rights to read, rights to write, and the banned books, I believe. Yes, the banned books week. So it's basically just helping individuals read, write, and get their stories out there legally. But this one has a few things that I'm very interested in. The Endless Encounters dungeon is basically just an endless dungeon crawl. Very gritty. Phylactery, I've heard, is kind of fun. Very pen to paper, ha hee ha. Rocket Age, took a little dive through. Old School Essentials looks like it's just a nice little supplement. Southlands, I am kind of interested in. It's a 5th edition supplement that is very big. It's got regular Southlands up top, which has lore and all that. This one's the player's guide to give to your players, and further down there's like Course of the Shadowfey and City of Cats. So a lot of really nice supplements if you already have a game going on, something to add into it, or something to start up. Tall Tales and Gangbusters, which puts you into the embodiment of either a Wild West individual or a gangster like Al Capone or Bonnie and Clyde.
The whole like doing the gangster thing kind of reminds me of how fun the concept of one of the zombie maps in Call of Duty was, because you're on Alcatraz and it was a bunch of mobsters, and they got a bunch of mobster actors to voice them. Ray Liotta was part of it. And,
really?
Yeah.
That's...
I do believe it was Ray Liotta.
Okay, I never knew that, but I do know the map you're talking about. I don't remember what the map.
Because they did the map twice.
Did they?
Yeah, they did 2 different.
Oh,
maps.
one with the normal crew, and then one with the gangsters. Socky would know. She knows all the zombie stuff. Zombies. But yeah, go check it out. $25. Get you some good stuff for charities. Link will be down in the description. Scooby-Doo. In case you missed it, the Gems of 2022 game bundle. I kind of mumbled about this because there's only one game that I know out of this entire set. Everything else is okay. It's just not my cut. One that I think you'd like. Prehistoric Kingdom, I know you would like. Zero Soviet. It's an okay little strategy style game. Submerged Hidden Depths. I don't like water, so it's not my cut. Superland. I don't mind Superland. It's just Superland is just very two-dimensional in a three-dimensional world. I get it. I just don't like it.
So it was Mob of the Dead.
Mob of the Dead. Haiku the Robot, cute little platformy game. Now, the game that I would have talked about and yucked up a little bit is Power Slave. It's... Does it say what year it came from? I want to say it's like 95. No, it's post-95, like 97?
Okay, so Michael Madsen.
Yes.
Joe Panatolani? Panatolano? Patolaniano. Yes. Sure, I can't do it. Chaz
Palmentary.
and Ray Liotta. Here's the image. You'll recognize their faces.
Yeah, of course, because they just use their likeness. Oh.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I don't know why
Andy.
it's being like this.
Damn it.
There you go.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
And then I think they did like a second one where it wasn't like you
It was
played the
normal.
regular people rather than playing them.
Okay. But you know me and my first-person shooter experiences. This one kind of goes into the, lack of better words, the garbage bin of it. It's made by Night Dive. I love Night Dive. But it's just Power Slave, I feel like, could have stayed where it was. But they said that they made it better. They made it very nostalgic. But at the same time, they didn't futz with it very much. It's a first-person that has a lot to offer. This game was released on PlayStation 1, the Sega Saturn, DOS, the Commodore 64, and one other thing. And then when they tried bumping it up to Windows 95, it just didn't run. You had to go out into DOS and open it. It was one of the weird ones. Source of Madness does look like an interesting one, but don't know much about it, but glad that it's here.
I mean, it sounds Cthulhu-esque.
It does, and I mean, the game looks dark. It looks like one wrong step can get you messed up. There is a literal glob of meat with eyeballs sticking in it. Like, I love things that I don't know what I'm looking at. Sad part is, I'm telling the truth. Faces in faces, as one wants to say. $15 gathers you the whole entire set. Well worth the... Or no, I'm sorry, $23 gets you the whole set. Helps out the Global Food Banking Network, which kind of coincides with my favorite charity, which is Charity Water. Getting water there, might as well get some food there as well. Please and thank you. Link is down in, of course, the description. So, thank you, GameSpot, for bringing this up and giving us some information on this. For the last couple of years, E3 has not been a big thing. It has been like a digital platform and said you could present it through our digital means.
And then they did something really stupid last year and just full on canceled it.
That is correct. So for the last 3 years, it's been a hiccup. Well, it's coming back this year, June 13th through the 16th. It will be back at the Los Angeles Convention Center. It's got new organizers, new showrunners, and we're just excited to see what comes in. But that's not quite what we're going to be talking about, because we're going to be talking about what Xbox talked about today. Holy cow. It wasn't long. It wasn't big, but it was filled with a lot of great things. Their announcement for Game Pass for the coming soon. I don't know if it's further on this month. I believe usually their coming soon is the same month, correct? About.
Yes and no. Sometimes they drop something that doesn't come out for 6 months.
Fair enough. Well, I know Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition should be right around the corner, but Grid Legends is going to be EA Play through the cloud, which, it's fine. Age of Empires 2, the Definitive Edition. GoldenEye 007, which should be coming next week.
Friday.
Oh, Friday. Darkest Dungeons coming back onto Game Pass, as well as cloud gaming, which I can now do on my phone quite adeptly. Remember I think it was 2 weeks ago we talked about CES stuff. Remember you were telling me about cloud gaming and how it could be a little rough? Mm-hmm. I played I don't remember what I played, but I played a cloud game. Worked fine on cellular, but I had to stay still. But
Where were you at?
work.
Interesting. What would you play?
I don't recall what I played, but
Hi,
I would,
everyone in the chat. I missed you coming in.
Hello, everybody. But yeah, no, I would definitely play Darkest Dungeon on my break. Real talk. Hot Wheels Unleashed is going over, which I'm kind of happy about, because when I saw this game getting released, I was like, I thought it would have been Game Pass, but now we're getting the Game of the Year edition on cloud, console, and PC. Hi-Fi Rush released today, and also it's going to be Game Pass. Xbox Series XS, not for Xbox One, the cloud, and PC. So it looks like a fun little time. It's a rhythm beat 'em up style arena game. Got some very interesting looking characters. Take a look at it. Now the next one, Inculinati. I don't know how to explain it, because it looks like a drama, but with farting donkeys on rabbits.
I don't think it's a drama.
I don't think it's a drama, but it's like the other subject said it was a Monty Python style, so odd humor, would you say?
I'd just say humor, but okay.
I don't... Okay.
What is not funny about a man thinking a rabbit is not going to be a monster, and then that rabbit destroying him?
Destroying him, or the dead bird routine. Yeah, okay. Okay. Humor that I don't get a lot of.
I paid for an argument? No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Well, now you're just being argumentative.
Or no, it's because he wants an argument, so that would be the proper thing. It's
no, you're
contradictory.
Contradictory. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I argue about this.
I forget what the little Stardust bit down here is, but this is the full one. This one's the one that can go up to 4K 60 frames. If you're online, it's got backwards netcode. It's a all-around good fighting game, so check that one out. RoboQuest. This one I believe is a top-down shooter style thing, kind of like The Ascent or otherwise.
I'm not the biggest on the top downs.
Neutral, but this one is going to be released to console, and it's on game preview, which means it is going to get better over the time. So you may like it now, may become a little bit better over I said, time. I mean, what's the one? Stranded? No. What's the Grounded? The bug one.
That's not top down.
No, but it is one that was on game preview that slowly got better, and it's finished now, isn't it? Well,
I don't know if it's finished, but they did release something new for it.
They finalized the story you can keep playing afterwards.
Yeah, and I think they officially have like the first like DLC type thing, but I don't think it's actually being charged. I think it's like a freebie.
Yeah, it's a free DLC. Yeah, okay. Skip it. This is the video trailer for it. I'm gonna back it up a little bit. It is very wild. You got a werewolf robot with a monocle. I don't know how else to better explain it, but this is one of your mini bosses.
Should probably say what the name of the game is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is Hi-Fi Rush. As said, free, dropped today. Match the beat to do more damage. I don't know if it's true or not, so just bear with it. If there's the off-the-record / you just do hack and slash without worrying about beat.
But that's an option.
But that isn't, yeah.
But you're saying that you think that that's an option.
I believe so, yes. It does look like it's a rocking good time. Music was stellar, has a comic book overlay to it. This looks like it would be some good old fun.
Okay, here's a downside to the Game Pass app. So I was thinking about telling this to download, but when I'm looking in here, it's not telling me if the games are optimized for XS. I don't have room for an XS game right now. I have room for regular.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and this isn't saying if it's...
It is not.
Optimized?
Oh, no, it is optimized for it, but it is solely XS. It is not available for one.
Okay, yeah, so then that's the problem. I can't... So I was going to tell it to remote download.
But you don't have
But I don't have space for it right now.
I can delete games from my phone. Can you do that with yours?
I probably. My whole thing is there's nothing I want to delete right now.
Fair enough.
Especially since I would be deleting a 56 gig game to download this 16 gig game.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Xbox Series XS. So you have to go to the capabilities section. That's where it tells you stuff like that. But they should just put the little marker on the thumbnail,
On the thing,
like they do on Xbox.
Kid has a MP3 player in his chest.
By the way, the star on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is All-Star.
All-Star R, that's right. Scoop. They did a little bit of a teaser, a 10-minute gameplay over on the developer direct for Redfall. Good game, good looking game. Some of the power-ups look a little goofy, look a little Home Improvement meets Ghostbuster. Not mad at it, just looks strange. I'm excited for it. I'm definitely going to probably be killing a bunch of vampires alongside.
I feel like we watched a very different Home Improvement. I'm not entirely getting what you're putting down.
Really?
Yeah, I know what Home Improvement is.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm not getting what you're putting down with this looks Home Improvement meets Ghostbusters.
Using an umbrella to attack someone. I remember...
And it's more Kingsman than anything.
It is very Kingsman, but no, he used an umbrella and lined it with tinfoil and said, "Now attack me." And...
I do not remember that at all.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear the hot water reason?
Hmm?
Did you hear the hot water reason?
Hot water reason?
He's in trouble.
Oh, no.
Talk about it off stream.
Okay. A little kids next door. I will give you that one. It is very use what's around to make it better. I am very excited for all these extra little gadgets, I guess, but some of them just look weird. That's it. A weird jump pad. I don't know how much maneuverability will be in this game. Curious, excited. May 2nd. Skadoop. So, Elder Scrolls Online, I enjoyed it. I am a fan. It's just, it was grindy, and then in order to have the fun, I had to pay the membership, which I just wasn't a fan of.
It's, I don't know. That's wow. That's
yeah, but for features that I thought would have been good on just base game, because if people were playing the base game and just buying cosmetics or crowns or whatever the hell, that would have been fine. But no, they wanted it for everything.
No, it's an MMO.
Yeah. It's the MMO mentality.
They do the exact same thing on Final Fantasy. They do the exact same thing on Old Republic. The exact same thing on WoW. And
that's why
because
I stopped too.
The game is free to play. But they're going to try to get you to
buy the DLCs.
Yeah, because they have to make money off of it. Who's paying for these servers and all this work that's going into it? It's not exactly a cheap thing.
You're right.
I'm honestly surprised that there isn't more that you pay for on Fallout 76. Especially now that they decided to make the game free rather than it being a paid game like originally it was. Like, you originally had to buy a copy of the game. Now it's free. Like, the only things you pay for is like a
cosmetic private server. Those are the only two things, right?
Yeah. So you get the private server with the extra stash and the secondary camp drop. And then you've also got, like, you can pay for cosmetics, and you can pay to work your way through the free stuff that you can earn. Like, they've got the roadmap thing.
Oh, the battle pass?
Yeah, so essentially that. But the thing is everybody wins the same shit on the battle pass, whether you pay or not.
Yeah.
But you can pay to complete the battle pass sooner.
So like a booster. Okay.
Yeah. Which I actually kind of like, because I like the fact that
if you work
hard, I work hard enough, I can still get what the other people pay for.
Yeah.
And it's like shit that you're going to do anyways. Sometimes it is something like, defeat 3 mammoth enemies, and it's like, oh great, now I have to go find a death claw, I have to go find the fucking junk monster, because there can't be 3 of the same.
Oh.
So luckily I know where 2 of those spawn easily. It's just like, fuck, really? I gotta go find them?
Yeah, you gotta go get
But I don't know, I like the way they kind of handle that one over there. I'm surprised that they're not charging for more things. All the DLCs have been free on that completely. They just recently brought the pit in, and that's a free DLC.
I recall.
So this being Shadow of Morrowind, and it being, some people are saying it's very Cthulhu-esque, Eldritch-esque and whatnot. I think this is going to be interesting. Now, you were telling me something about getting all the other DLCs. What's the dealio on that?
It said there was like a image that had
full access DLC game pack. What's this right here?
That's with the ESO Plus. But there was some image that had all the lineup like this.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Ready for Necrom, grab the collection and the ultimate ESO experience. So you get the standard collection, which is the Necrom chapter, the base game, all previous chapters.
Or the deluxe one that has all the new shit. So how much are these? Let's talk that.
Okay.
For a game that's essentially free. Let's see what we're
Well, base game is no longer free. It's Game Pass. It's 15, I think, for base game.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say essentially free because if you don't have Game Pass, and yet you're playing this, that's a little weird to me. You know,
I don't think you have to pay for base game.
It's on Game Pass.
It's on Game Pass, but I'm saying if you don't have Game Pass, it's $15.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying it's essentially free because like if you're playing this and you don't have Game Pass, that's weird.
Oh yeah.
Because like unless you're a PlayStation person, because it's on Game Pass for both
or
PC. And, because it's on Game Pass for PC and for console. It's weird to me that for you to not. Is it just me or is their site running like shit?
Everything's running like shit.
What is with my internet?
I don't know. Okay. Let's go Xbox, Microsoft Store. Cool. Where click? Oh, a retailer. Okay. That was weird.
It's running a little rough. How's our stream doing? We doing good? Are we losing a lot?
Only 0.1% of frames. We're good. Okay. So $16 with Game Pass.
That's pretty damn good.
Oh no, it says save $16. So 80.
Oh.
80. Well, this is deluxe. Hold on.
This is deluxe.
Let's look at just regular Tamriel Unlimited.
That's the other thing. Pick and choose what DLCs are actually going to be interesting to you.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, it's 20. Okay, it's 20 for base game. Save $14 with gold. So $6 if you have at least Xbox Live.
Shit. Yeah, that fucking easy.
But you don't gain too much with it. You would still have to buy some of the expansions.
Base game's pretty big.
Base game is pretty big. The only downside is, as I said, it's pretty big, but I don't want to say it's empty because there's a lot to do.
I can't tell you how much time I spent just killing polar bears. Not because I wanted to, but because I had to.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a whole mission where you gotta go find a guy. He's in a cave. The cave's full of fucking polar bears.
Oh. Okay, so it's not bad, just a little odd.
So, I think for anyone that's a fan of Elder Scrolls, this is a great thing because you get to play Elder Scrolls with your friends. Yes, it's not exactly the same as going and playing Skyrim.
It does allow you to do a lot of things that you can play Skyrim with, and they're working on that mod still. They did a little bit of perfecting on it. There is a client that is now kind of being your mid-bridge. Both of you join the client, and then both of you launch the game, and both of you have control over your own characters.
Yeah. I need the mod that makes it to where I can play Fallout 4 with my friends and play Fallout 3 with my friends.
They're saying if this does well, they'll work on the other ones. They're saying they're going to start with this one, then they're going to go back to Oblivion because they want to perfect the Oblivion one, and then, I don't know, sky's the limit, I would assume.
Dude, I can't tell you the last time I booted Oblivion up.
I love Oblivion, fuck you.
I'm not saying anything against it. I'm saying I can't tell you the last time I booted Oblivion up.
Well, fair enough.
Can you tell me the last time you booted up Morrowind?
To be fair, Morrowind's rough. But I did open up Oblivion before I started this
Morrowind and
challenge.
Oblivion are both games where I suggest, and my friend James originally told me this, and he's right, have a journal to track your game that you're writing your shit down in.
Oblivion, yes. Morrowind, no. You don't need it.
Morrowind's a bit of a mess.
Morrowind is a mess, but it's a blind mess. You can go in being a drunkard and just fucking smash shit up and make everyone your enemy because what are they going to do? They can't hurt you.
Yeah, but you're going to lose track of what you are trying to do in the fucking game.
I've beaten it.
The game doesn't track well.
It doesn't, and getting to the finale of Morrowind is such a pain in the ass that, honestly, unless you have a guide, it doesn't. I don't think it matters. But you are right. Getting a journal for it if you are invested in that story. Hell, I should have gotten a journal for frickin' Witcher.
You should just listen to me.
What?
I warned you about shit. I've been telling you guys, because I've been ahead the entire time in the competition. I have been giving everybody advice in different points about different things, and I feel like most people were ignoring me on it.
No. You gave me the one mission that I was having to stop at and do all the Gwent stuff. I unintentionally finished that one. Because I tried leaving it and it failed it. And I was like, oh, okay, I have to back up a little bit. Yeah. But I did listen to you. I just didn't know when that was.
Well, it's when you choose to get to it is real reality.
Yeah, and I'm now pretty good at Gwent.
But I'm glad. I love it. I feel like me and James are the only ones that truly enjoy it out of everybody that's doing this. You were complaining about it. You were saying that you didn't like it.
What?
Gwent?
It was having to learn a new card game quickly because I want to catch up.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad.
Have you played the mobile version?
No, but
I
you
hate
said
it.
You said it changed things.
Yeah. I'm going to pull it up real quick just
It's only
to show
2
you.
rows.
It's 2 rows.
I would get annoyed with that.
So
Because
like
I would keep sunshining and just pissing everyone off.
It'll take a second to boot. It also runs a little rough.
Okay. Well, while we're doing this, let's talk about skip it out.
But sorry, before we do talk about, is Elder Scrolls Online something you would that you would go back to, invest a little more? Because when Morrowind's coming in, I'm like, I know you like Morrowind. You don't like the game per se because the game's rough, but you like the thing and you like the Eldritch shit. Is it something you'd be interested in as like your between Destiny or between this, between that? Because it is the online hunt for loot. Play, just swipe up.
Okay. This looks good though, on an iPhone. I like this.
Yeah. It's just that you can tell where the cut is, which I really don't like.
Mm-hmm. But from now until January 31st, you can hop in and claim a free ESO Plus free trial that only lasts until the 31st. It is a 1-week trial from the 24th to the 31st. There you go.
I was just going to hit skip training, but...
Yeah, sorry, I was also reading this.
Yeah, you're right.
It gets you full access to all the DLC game packs that are available. So if you have the game at least downloaded, you'll be able to get there. It allows you to have transmute crystal storage, allows you to bank your crafting materials. The craft bag is an amazing thing. It's worth it if you honestly play this game that much. It's just, I don't like that having the craft bag is where the money goes to, kind of. Like, I love the craft bag. It makes it so that way it doesn't take up inventory slots. Everything you harvest, everything you manifest, everything you rune grab goes into that craft bag and makes it easy. All right, let me see what the hell.
Just
yes,
so it moves past it.
Okay.
I don't know why it's forcing training again.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't. What does this mean? Play a bronze unit? Okay.
Why would you take a perfectly fine card game and do this to it? It's like they really tried to make it Hearthstone now.
Oh, they're trying to make it a magic. They've added flavor text. Assimilate. What does assimilate mean? More info. Okay, I have to... Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Pain in the ass, right?
Gwent is simple. It is easy. It actually isn't as bad as I painted it earlier. But, yeah, no. Okay.
You didn't answer that. So would EOS be something that you would get into?
Yes, if I had people to play with and I had a nice environment to play it in.
Yeah.
Yes. But otherwise, I would just steal things and get sleepy and go to bed.
I mean, there is a whole Thieves Guild thing.
There is. It's just...
The one thing I run into a problem with EOS, Fallout 76, Destiny 2...
EOS. Yeah, ESO.
ESO.
Yeah.
EOS? What's
Yeah.
EOS?
The
the
lip
gym.
balm.
Oh, the lip balm also, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gym as well. Yeah. So, yeah, ESO. 76, Destiny 2, WoW. The problem I have with all of these, and it was a great thing, I saw a TikTok recently that put it in words that I have been struggling to figure out.
Okay.
It's like having a job.
It is. It
Because
can be.
you have to get on and do your dailies, and if you don't, then you fuck yourself.
Yep. I was actually debating on either taking a nap or doing my weekly stuff in Destiny 2 because I'm like I have shit in the Bright Dust store that maybe I might like.
And it's like, I hate that I'm at that point. Like, I want to just be able to play my game when I choose to play my game.
That's...
I like the fact that I set down Midnight Suns and haven't been back to it in a while because I'm doing this challenge. But when I pick it up, it's going to be where I left it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to be some crazy bullshit. And that's the one downside about Avengers. I love the Avengers game, but, you know, you run into that problem too. Let's make sure that's not showing on stream.
Oh, that's fine. There's nothing on it. It's just a receipt. This is the one that I would hide.
Okay.
Yeah, that one I don't care.
Cool.
Thank you, though.
Yeah. But it's one of those things that I do like Avengers, but it's like, oh, if you want the free shit, you better make sure you're playing enough to get the free shit. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to do that. I just
Yeah.
want to play my game.
Yep. That's why I'm having fun with my build, and as soon as Strand comes out with Lightfall, I'm going to have a little bit more fun. The only downside is the finances to get Lightfall.
And I know a lot of people are probably sitting there going, but you're the event guy. You're the guy that likes when they do holiday events.
I do.
And I am that guy, but that's different. It's one thing when like, oh, hey, here's this thing that, you know, you have a limited time to complete it for this time of year. Versus, oh, there's this thing that you have a day or a week to complete
Or
it.
4 days.
Every week.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, 4 days with Zur.
Yeah. Every week you best get on, otherwise you're going to miss shit. That's fucking annoying. Oh, hey, yeah, you have a month to complete this because we're celebrating winter. That's better.
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I get you.
It's a cool looking horse, though.
I have an interesting looking tiger on my account still.
I don't know what I have on mine.
Oh. I still have a bunch of the promo currency, and I haven't spent it.
They'll throw in things for the Xbox reward point things every now and then, where if you buy either like silver for Destiny or the currency for that or something like that, you get extra points and whatnot.
That's actually kind of cool.
You had to activate the punch card before doing it. I was supposed to write support a letter, and I never got around to doing it because I did. So I just lost out on the fucking points, and that's on me. I bought silver, and then I didn't get my points.
Oh, bro.
Even though I had activated my punch card, and I was a little pissed off because you had to buy like $10 worth of silver to get it. But there was shit I wanted, so I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I never got my points. It's like, fucko. You
me
guys
money.
owe me some points.
Yeah.
So I mean, oh, we didn't touch about Minecraft Legends.
I was going to talk about the two that weren't.
Okay.
Minecraft Legends, it's pretty much the same trailer as the last one. This one's just a little bit more bubbly up and up. What?
Oh, they did the whole thing where they showed you the new pig ones.
Yeah, that was the added mob and
Yeah.
the zombie allies that you can recruit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so Minecraft Legends looks like it's a nice little active tower defense game that I think you might be into.
So it's not a tower defense game.
Kind of.
I played it.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh,
I played a good amount of Minecraft Legends.
Dungeons or Legends?
Oh, wait, Legends?
Yes.
Okay, I played Dungeons. My bad.
Yeah, I played Dungeons too.
Okay.
Yeah, Legends is...
No, I haven't touched Legends.
Legends is you're holding up a banner and you have a bunch of followers and they either
Yeah.
build or destroy.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, no, I haven't experienced Legends. So,
April 18th, 2023 is this one. Well, I'll show you the trailer once we're all done with this.
well, I did watch the Piglin trailer. That's the same thing still, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I did see the trailer.
Okay, I
I
thought you
guess my
just-
brain just morphed the two games together.
Okay. Forza Motorsport, still looking good, still looking clean. No exact date, but coming 2023, and it's between Redfall and Elder Scrolls Necrom. I would assume it's between those two. Hard to really note, but it's Forza Motorsport. I prefer Horizon. Yeah.
So Piper plays Forza a good amount. I think you guys would have fun. He decided to make the most difficult car to drift. He basically made Cruella de Vil's car, and he's been taking it out on courses and trying to drift it and shit. He's having a blast. The other thing he did is he found that Matthew loves the game, and you can set up settings where you just have to hold down a button and the car auto drives.
Yeah.
So he'll set those settings up and get it ready so that when Matthew wakes up from his nap, he can get him to come in and sit down and you just hold one button
And play.
and he loves it. So the other day they're getting ready to head out to his like kind of daycare type of thing, and Matthew's like, well, I want to do a jump first. And he's like, okay, let's get you doing the jump first. So he gets him to the jump first so he can do a jump. But he really likes the thing where like you're like racing the plane and stuff like that.
Okay.
A little 2.5-year-old out there fucking playing Forza.
Why not? When I was 2.5, I was doing Super Mario Brothers 3.
I mean, fuck, I can't even play Forza at fucking 30. So, like,
I mean,
props to this kid.
I was playing Forza Horizon 5 with Dice, and we were just yucking around with the most crappiest vehicles. But he is one of the most interesting tuners. He takes a VW Beetle, puts on drift tires, leaves the engine stock, but modifies it. That motherfucker can get a standing backflip on a Beetle. And
I'm just not good at racing games.
me and him are not either. Like, I'm okay at them. I know how to slip clutch. I know how to do all that. That's fine. But we just like fucking around with vehicles.
Yeah.
Like, they give us so many really obscure cars
The thing
to mess around with.
like the games I enjoyed was like the earlier Need for Speeds, where like the goal was to get away from the cops.
The
or
arcadey style.
yes and no. Like get away from the cops or catch the criminals as the cops. You know, the ones where like you can interact with the environment, drop a donut on the cops, things like that. I had fun with those goofy kind of mess around. You didn't have to get too serious about GTA, I guess. You didn't have to get too serious about your cars. You didn't have to know too much about the driving and whatnot. Just kind of did it, had fun. When you get into this shit or the modern Need for Speed, it's too much for me. I can't do it. I'm not good at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But that was the developer direct. I thought there would have been a little bit more given to it, but it was just supposed to be highlighting their developers. So that's fine because
This was brought to us by Bethesda.
right, Bethesda, Mojang, and Turn 18. So yeah, or Turn 19. I'm sorry. So good to know that Arcane is really pushing this game. I'm gonna play Redfall. I'm excited for it now. Skadoosh. Dead Cells Return to Castlevania. Quincy just threw this at me, and I'm happy he showed it to me. A free LC? No,
No.
$6.
Yeah.
But they do have it on tap, where it is going to be open for content creators through Keymailer. I've used him once before, and I did one video doing a sponsored advertisement where they give you the game, you test it out, give your honest opinion, or try and yuck it up with these bullet points. They give you press pack, all that, all the images that you need, and, you know, gets you where you want to be.
Does Twitch still do the thing where if people are joining in to watching your stream, if it's one of the selected streams, that they can get bonus content for their version of the game? Yes?
There was a Valorant key tag.
Because I know they used to do that for a while for like Don't Starve and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really cool thing, and I think that really helps small streamers.
Oh yeah, they still do drops.
As if I'm not a small streamer. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, did you take a look at the overlay that Sox made?
The one that you posted in the Discord chat? Mm-hmm. Yes, looks very nice.
Speaking of which, join the Discord. It's in the description.
Like drops? Yeah. It was essentially drops. Like you would get, essentially you get free shit, just for watching someone that's streaming that game, provided that your account was hooked up to your Twitch.
That's my beloved post in the Discord. Yeehaw. So this one adds 2 new biomes. What?
That's tiny.
Yeah, it is tiny. Here, let's. Whoop. There we go. 51 Castlevania tracks and 12 reimagined tracks, which I love Castlevania music. You give me Bloody Tears. Whew, there are so many remixes of that. It is stellar. 14 new weapons. All of them look to be very Castlevania oriented. 20 outfits, sure, whatever. New storyline. I see Alucard. I believe that is. I don't know which Belmont that is. Richter? It might be Richter Belmont. 3 new bosses. What looks to be Slade. I don't know what that... I think the middle one's Dracula, but I can't tell. And the far left one, I think, is the Catharsis Demon. Some new enemies. Looks like it's all of the ones from Symphony of the Night. I'm loving all of this. Loving all of it. So for $6, all of this good DLC stuff, let's fucking go. Skadoop. Socks, I'm going to be spending some money soon.
I'm sorry.
Quincy threw this at me from the... a couple weeks back, I saw a hee-hee-hoo-hoo makeshift image. I'm like, oh, that would be kind of cool. I don't know if I would spend money on it. Oh, my God. It comes with an emote. It comes with a back bling of the health pack. If it's reactive... Oh...
So for the listeners, Fortnite has the Strange Transmissions Quest Pack, and it is Dead Space. You get Isaac's look, you get a couple of his guns, and you get an emote, and you get 1,500 V-Bucks.
For $12.
That's actually not a bad price.
I hope that there is his Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 style of mask. I don't know if there might be. I'm hoping there's more, but damn, for $12? Fuck. damn it.
It's not Iron Giant. It's Isaac from Dead Space.
Yeah.
They can't do Iron Giant. He's over in what's the DC knockoff? It's free. It's essentially Super Smash Bros.
Oh.
Versus something versus
Multiverses.
multiverses.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, check out it. Thank you. Yeah, multiverses. He's over
Thank
there.
you, Hemo.
Superman. You know that's Vin Diesel?
Yeah. I stay, you go. No, wait. You go, I stay.
I like Iron Giant, but it was one of those movies where like the adults loved it so much too when I was a kid that it was always fucking on.
Really?
Yeah, like people in my family really liked the movie, which is great.
Yeah.
But because it's like,
It got
hey,
overplayed.
they found a kid movie that they like,
It
got overplayed quick. And I'm just like, can we watch something else?
Mine was Aladdin.
Yeah, no, Aladdin was my favorite Disney movie. Yeah, I fucking love Aladdin.
Yeah. Oh no, I take that back. Hercules. Hercules is my most.
Hercules.
Skadoop. He looks like a piece of beef jerky in a Speedo.
Yeah, there was no warning about this.
Nope.
I have no idea who the character is, so it just looks like a cosplayer to me. It's you've never seen Dead Space?
It's getting a remake in April? I forget if I got punched back.
No, it hasn't been punched back.
Dead Space.
It's really good. Dead Space is essentially Event Horizon meets Alien.
And an emotional response from a man who does not know what he wants. But
What?
he doesn't know what he wants. He
Doesn't
doesn't
know what he wants.
Isaac.
Isaac knows exactly what he wants.
He wants his girlfriend back.
He wants
Yeah.
to fuck off that ship.
That too. But he wants his girlfriend first. But then when he finds out that she's dead, he loses his mind. So he still doesn't even know what he wants. So this is a big old spooky scary game. So understandable that
Comes out on Friday.
this.
Yeah.
Ooh. It is changing very little, but I love this. I love this new atmosphere that they paint for the remake. Apparently it plays exactly like the old one, just new spots. Oh man, I'm apparently with Callisto Protocol's failed upbringing. They're saying EA show them how it's done, and I'm like, EA has to show.
She's watching Pet Sematary.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't want to be. Okay, but I didn't know this was coming out that soon. Do you know offhand if it's going to be a part of EA Play or if we're going to have to wait?
So it doesn't say whether or not it's going to be a part of EA Play. I have a feeling it's not because, just for instance, they're doing the Dead Space Digital Deluxe Edition for $80.
Okay.
So I have a feeling this is one of those ones where EA is really going to try to make their money off of it before it goes freebie.
So similar to Grid Legends dropping this, because the game released in August of last year and it just now got to EA Play.
Yeah.
Also, that scene looks good.
And as for anyone saying EA showed them how it's done, remember that EA is the reason why Dead Space 3 is what Dead Space 3 is. Stop being a fucking bitch. Callisto Protocol was probably good. You probably just put it on a fucking pedestal it couldn't reach. I haven't played it.
PC's unplayable. It's still broken.
Okay.
I get your point.
And while that's a problem,
to the point where it's causing entire PC crashes.
Okay. And while that's a problem, and I understand that is a problem.
Okay.
To sit there and go, EA show them how it's done. They made Anthem.
I like Anthem.
What did Anthem do when it was brand new? What did Anthem do when it was brand new?
EA show them how it's done.
EA show them how it's done. Show them that you can break consoles even worse, EA. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. It was mostly PlayStation, but yes, you are correct. I know. I get you.
And you know, the question is, yes, this is a problem. Yes, let's get this fixed.
Yes.
But is it a good story? Is that
or Anthem?
Neither. Callisto Protocol.
Oh,
is Callisto Protocol a good story? And when it's working, is it a good game?
Probably.
I bet you it is.
Oh God, yes. I mean, from the trailer, I was already hooked because I love having visual body horror that looks real, relatively real, and I'm down for that kind of thing. The Dead Space remake looks great. I love its atmosphere. If it plays the same, I'm excited for when it drops on EA Play because I'm broke.
Socks, everybody wants to complain. I just finished that 90s show and read nothing but complaints online, and literally every complaint that was made, I cannot find that to be a legit thing. It's clearly people that did not watch the show.
Yeah.
Speaking of fun things, though,
Oh yeah.
we got Nolan North being Deadpool.
And
Again,
so much
great.
fun.
It's so great. So this is the first DLC for Midnight Suns, which brings in Deadpool, Dr. Morbentime, Venom as a playable because he's just a villain in the first part of the game, and Storm. And it brings in new villains, new cards, new storyline, all kinds of goodies in this DLC that is called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Sorry, not the ugly.
Yeah,
the undead.
Yes.
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is the movie. The Good, the Bad, and the Undead. And it looks like it's going to be a blast, and I am so excited. Nolan North is great as Deadpool.
Yes. And he sounds like he had a banging time. And he breaks the fourth wall in the commercial multiple times. Like, on a question of him removing his mask, he says, I could be honest and just say there wasn't the budget for it. Pick whichever one sounds better.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm probably gonna hop back into it once I'm done with The Witcher. I feel like I'm about 75% done with The Witcher. So that means as soon as that's done, I'll cross over to other
I'm
things.
fucking high throttling at 95, stuck because of a 6-year-old bug. There's supposed to be coming a patch. They sent out an email.
Okay, good.
But the patch hasn't. That's not even a get good situation. The game's broken.
You would have told me the same thing.
Not about a bug.
Not about a bug?
Not about a bug.
Not about a bug?
About, not being able to play Gwent. I'll tell you, get good.
I did get good. But yeah, no, I'm almost done with all the Gwent stuff. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm done with all the Gwent. I've done every contract. I've done all the side missions. I literally have 3 story missions left. And I'm done. That and some treasure hunt. I have to do some treasure hunting in Skilliga, and I'm done.
Okay.
I'll probably do the treasure hunting in the next day or 2.
Did you get all the places of power? Mm-hmm. Okay. I have, I think, 6 more places of power, and then just main missions. I and a little bit of Gwent. Treasures, I'm almost done with. The only downside is I haven't been able to get to Kaer Morhen yet.
Do you want me to go to Kaer Morhen?
Mm-mm.
So it's story based.
Mm-hmm.
You have to progress to a certain point in the story to get
Okay.
Kaer Morhen unlocked. Understand though, make sure you get Lambert's Gwent card when you're in Kaer Morhen.
Oh
wait, did you get it from? I don't know if you might be able to play it beforehand. So Lambert, first of all, make sure you do his mission. It starts out as a contract, turns into a mission. Before you go to Kaer Morhen, because if you go to Kaer Morhen, it'll fail if you haven't finished it.
Okay.
Get the Gwent card from him. Also, you need to find the book. There's a journal. I'll tell you where it's at in more detail. You have to find it and talk to Vesemir about it. Because after you progress a certain storyline, you stop being able to initiate the quest. You can still get the diagram that this book leads you to, but you can't initiate the quest and get it on your list. So I have all the rewards without ever actually receiving the quest. It doesn't show up as failed. Doesn't show up as completed. It just doesn't show up.
I'll allow it.
It's got a very weird initiation window.
Okay, because I got the Griffin part original, 2, 3, and 4. I've already found 1, and so that means I don't have part 1 on my quest log, but I have all the diagrams. So
Yeah.
I would consider that a success.
Yeah, it's a weird bug.
Yeah, and it doesn't earn you any extra experience for finding them. It just says quest completed. So. Just realized the title is because of Deadpool, and there will be no chimichangas. I mean, we can make some. They won't be the actual chimichangas. Do you have the makings for chimichangas down there? No. So sorry, no chimichangas.
We were watching George Lopez stand up today, and
One of the good ones.
yeah, why you crying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
And so he's talking about a few things that that are Mexican stuff, and I'm sitting there going, I'm technically 1/4 Mexican. And he's talking about all this stuff, and I'm sitting there going, no, that's not me. No, not. And then he starts getting to certain things. I'm like, yeah, that's me. Yep, I do that. Yeah, that's me. Yep. Mm-hmm. And so I'm sitting there going, like, short of certain things, like, I used to like the Raiders. Okay. I have a mixed relationship with Morrissey. So okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's like a quick fried. Well, some can be fried. Burrito, and then it's topped with like a red sauce or sour cream or pesto if you're weird.
They don't top it with pesto.
People are loving pesto all of a sudden.
Look, pesto is good, but there's certain things pesto doesn't go on. You don't put it on chimichanga. I don't mind chimichangas. I like enchiladas. Enchiladas are good.
Don't drink a lot of lattes.
I don't know. Calling it a spring roll is a weird way to describe it because it's meat, first of all. Second of all, it's kind of like a thick.
It's take a burrito tortilla. And quick fry it.
Yeah. You're basically frying a burrito.
Yeah, and then topping it with
pulled enchiladas. Oh, enchiladas are so good. I haven't had an enchilada in a while.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Google, for understanding that I want to. Oh. Yeah, my mom would kill for those. Yeah. Minus the lime. She does not like lime.
And the other one that I really like, the thing that I think probably beats enchiladas for me would be I was on the tip of my tongue. Tamales. Oof.
Yeah.
They're cooked in the corn husk. They're so good. They fall apart with the press of a fork. Or just you fucking pick it up and eat it.
Quincy, I'm not calling you out or nothing, but you did something that I do when I talk about good food. A very interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't point it out. I usually wouldn't, but that is my feeling when it comes down to tempura chicken.
So Sock says meat goes in spring rolls. I think all the spring rolls I've ever had have been veggie. I've just always had veggie spring rolls.
Yeah, the Hunger Gurgle. Yeah, we like that. Oh yeah, hold on, let me. Tempura chicken. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
That's pretty good. You know what other chicken I really like? I like katsu chicken a lot.
Katsu chicken is fine, but the batter that is on it is light, crispy. As soon as you get it open, it's just steam and just deliciousness. It sweats onto the tempura, so you get the flavor of the chicken in the tempura.
What are you calling gross?
She doesn't like tempura chicken.
Oh.
I don't think so. I know she likes tempura shrimp.
I like sushi. No, stop. What do we... Not that.
Oh, okay. I'm just... Okay. I don't know.
How far behind is the stream? Oh, yeah, you still haven't... On the stream, it's just now pulling up tempura chicken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the stream is very delayed to us.
Oh. Okay, well, in short, if it was the enchilada... Or the tamales? Was it tamales that was the gross?
Or was it the sounds we were making?
If it was the sounds we were making... I'm not apologizing. Boop! Ba-da-bup, shoe news. So this one comes straight from IGN. Thank you, IGN. But only because it's a contest through IGN.
Are you going to enter?
I'm probably going to enter it when I get home because it comes with a pretty nice-looking custom PC. A pair of C's custom Nikes designed like the Callisto Protocol ones, like the boots. A collector's edition of the game. One developer-signed lithograph, which is just a nice little 8x10 with all their signatures. And some SDS swag, which I believe SDS is the corporation.
So, question.
Yes.
If you were to win this, would you give it to me? Would you keep it and give me a Aurora? How are we doing the fact that you would have two gaming PCs when you need one?
Huh? I'm sorry, I zonked out. You were asking something.
Yeah, so what freebie item are you giving your best bud that pays for the podcast?
Probably the collector's edition of the game, and I would probably retrofit Aurora and allow you to have Aurora.
I wasn't saying I needed the collector's edition of the game, but I would gladly take it. The sound, it's a thing people do towards people they find attractive.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Psyduck.
So, I kind of like the look of this PC. It looks like a shipping crate.
Yeah.
It has a handle and everything.
I've never looked at a person the way I look at a tamale, though.
Yeah, I also have...
It's a different kind of devour.
I guess. The shoes look pretty good. I would wear them. They look actually really nice.
I wouldn't, mostly because of the higher up, but that's what you like in a shoe.
I do like the half boot.
How do you feel about the strap?
I had one. I had one on my half boots. They're fine. They don't impede anything. They just keep the shoelaces tied. So, other than that, I would want to. Can I get the specifications for this? Can I get the specs for the Kambuker?
Oh, now the fucking stream's almost caught up.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's wild.
So it says that the computer is valued at $1,500.
Yeah, but a graphics card can do that nowadays.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, well, actually, so the new 4000 set.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not too expensive. It's only $600 for a 4080, which if it was in the 30 series, we'd be paying $700. So they're starting to understand the silicone cost is a little high, but here's where we're making the dividend. I'm curious about what the processor is. I'm curious about if it's going to have like an external sound card. What its hard drive is, if it's going to be a solid state. I'm hoping. I mean, I would assume it's not that expensive to do anymore.
Yeah. Hell, even the third place price, you still get the collector's edition of the game, which is a $250 value, plus the swag, which is $50.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
That is not bad. And I believe the Callisto Protocol collector's edition has a piece of a Bluetooth thing with headphones that has the little health bar on the back of your neck.
Mm-hmm.
And it is, I believe it's what you call it. Either that or I saw that on Etsy. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you what the price is. Oh, see all rewards. That's not what we want. That's not what we want at all. I just want to know. That's not what we wanted. Well, go ahead and check it out. At least, enter to win. Hopefully you win.
Yeah, you've got 6 days left from the time of this podcast, which is January 25th, 2023.
Yeah.
We will not be responsible if you do not get what you want. This is an IGN thing, not us.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah. There is a nice little sale forth bundle that's also over there. That one ends in 2 days. Go and check that one out if you happen to like how this really nice looking boat-oriented Switch is. I think that's one of the new OLEDs, too.
No, it's the things aren't connected.
Oh.
Or is the OLED connected? I thought the OLED's not connected. I'm thinking the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that might be the new OLED, yeah.
Enter one of those two.
How long do you think before they release a Pro version, since it's starting to get a lot of shit
This
from
year.
people? You think this year?
This year.
Because a lot of people are talking shit about, where are we at with next gen on this,
Oh, 15%. Yeah, they're just also offering deals with their subscription service. They offer discounts.
Yeah, but I don't want to sit here and talk up IGN. Let's move on.
Yeah, you're right. More shoes. Notorious B.I.G. Socks likes the good old Notorious B.I.G. I only know 2 songs. I have 2 songs on my ever-growing playlist. I feel like I need to pull more hip-hop. What do you
I like more classic when it comes to hip-hop. I'm not into... I mean, I guess that's my case with music in general. I'm not into the newer stuff. So, I mean, B.I.G. is not a bad place to go. It really depends on the style you like. I mean, I like some older Ice Cube, personally.
Yeah.
It was a good day.
Old Snoop.
It was a good day.
Yeah. Damn. These are auctions, by the way. But they look great. They have very much...
there we go. I'm with Socks.
Amber loves Tupac. Jasmine loves Biggie Smalls. I love Earth, Wind, Fire. Okay, if I had to choose an old hip-hop, it would probably be Snoop. I like Snoop. But, yeah, these are going to go up for auction. Estimated to sell between $2,300 and $5,200, but...
I'll give you $1.
I'll buy that for $1.
I'll have to borrow it from somebody, but I'll give you $1.
It was all a dream. A know if you don't know, now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Oh, and I thought it was an O. Okay, they look great. They look fantastic. However, I don't know if they're worth the price tag because I don't know. I guess I'm not the market for it. But good luck to individual who are going to purchase. Skadoosh. I talked about these a long time ago, but this is the second run of them in different color, well, slightly modified colors. The Cheshire Cat Adidas by I believe Stan Smith. Yeah, Stan Smith's originals. This is their second version, the Cheshire Cat, Mad Cat. Looks pretty much the same as the last ones, to be honest. There's actually nothing new except for the colors, because the old ones were much more deeper purple. These ones were deeper red.
Oh, okay.
Skadoop. So it's a weird relationship right now with me and Hasbro. Having last week talked about the OGL, and this week I'm kind of up in the air about them. But they do still good products. Like I can't say that they aren't.
The new Proton Pack looks amazing. I just don't know about supporting them right now.
Yeah, like the new Spider-Man looks good, but still don't know about supporting them.
I love these old school Legend Retro 375s.
Yeah, and then Power Ranger stuff from the movie. For Christ's sake, like they look good. Sure, I've heard gel blasters are actually super fun. I would like to kind of mess around with one of those. Only $20, I think. Hang on, double checking. Rechargeable batteries. Yeah, $20. Rechargeable batteries and really safe ammunition. 5,000 rounds, and I believe no, it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah, I'm wondering when the they're gonna go after Hasbro for a fucking monopoly. Everyone else gets hit with the monopoly shit nowadays. When are we gonna fucking do it for Hasbro?
Well, what does Hasbro own aside from toys, books, toys?
That's the thing. Like they're like the leader in toys.
Name
me another company that's as big as Hasbro.
Yeah, see?
Mattel? That's it.
Yeah. So another thing that I wanted to showcase is a little bit further down. This one was kind of cute. I really like the Japanese style train that turns into a really cool looking Transformer. And this, the Dungeons and Dragons toys with the actors on the cover. I love it. I love this entire thing. It's just with where Hasbro kind of shoved Wizards of the Coast out the window, this doesn't bode well for the toys. They have the little D20s that roll out into the monsters, and I love it. That's so cool. A red dragon, black dragon, a beholder, a white owlbear on pre-order. All of these old school style ones from the 90s. Or no, 80s. Yeah, it goes a little further back. A very interesting tabletop game called The Yawning Portal, which I did not know until today. I love The Yawning Portal.
You know what I suggest everyone go and spend money on right now? Gary Gygax's son runs a toy company. Or not a toy company, a board game company. And back in October, they launched a Kickstarter for his new one, which uses 5e type stuff. It's a diesel punk game. Go spend some money on that. Go show some love to the Gygax family. You like Dungeons and Dragons so much. Without Gary Gygax, you don't have Dungeons and Dragons. What?
I'll tell you off mic, but you're correct. Support small individual.
No, tell me on mic. What's wrong? Because now I just said to go do that.
Yeah, you're
What's
right.
Wrong?
You're right. Okay. Yeah. Hemo might be already in the know. Gary
Gygax is dead. So
I know. Gygax Jr.
It's not Gary Gygax Jr.
Okay. Well, do you know their name?
It's not Ernest. It's the other one.
I'm just gonna do that.
You know he has like 4 kids, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. Ernest Gygax. Okay.
Is it Ernie?
Which
one just did the new game?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
The diesel punk game. Because I don't know if it's Ernie. And is he a bag of dicks because he doesn't like what companies are doing? Like,
no. A little anti-Semitic. A little doesn't believe in the transgender thing that D&D is doing, and so it's just like, no.
Are you sure it's the same Gygax?
I'm 85% sure. Back in 2021, here we go. TSR, the game Wizards, conjures up memories of gathering around a table because of Gary Gygax's son, troubling comments about race, gender...
Gygax is the one I'm talking.
Okay. Gary Gygax's son, troubling comments about race, gender identity, and gun violence, as well as his company's reaction. Owner Jason Elliott has announced that his company, TSR Games, will no longer have any form of working relationship with Ernest Ernie G. Gygax Jr.'s
Oh, yeah,
and
not the
Parker.
same one I'm talking about.
Yeah. So also called to hear. Okay.
I'm talking about Luke. Luke just is strange and grim.
Okay. So the other.
He's got 4 kids.
I know. It's just hearing about the son. I didn't know about the other one doing something good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, go support the good son. Luke Gygax. Yes.
As long as, let's see, strange and grim.
Yeah, but there was a long thing. Here we go. Gygax Jr.'s brother, Luke Gygax, said he, his family, and Gary Kahn, the convention dedicated to Gary Gygax, are not involved with his work.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So
It's very possible to not like other members of your family.
Yep. I played the violin.
Oh, no, nothing to you, Hemo. Thank you for pointing it out, because I didn't even realize that this was going on with Ernie, because Ernie wasn't on my radar. And I guess this is why it wasn't on my radar, you know?
Because
he's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
This tweet alone kind of has me worried about him. And I'm saying it, please do not take it out of context. Please do not go after this individual. He is a troubled individual. I played the violin, and often I began to wish that, indeed, I did have a Thompson 45 machine gun inside so that I could wipe away some of those laughs.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. So go support Luke, not Ernie.
Yeah, Strange and Grim is the game. I'm not
Strange and Grim?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything bad about it. They did the Kickstarter back in October.
Let me look at some images. I like images. Oh no. So just look up Strange and Grim. Or I can do that over here.
There you go.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's Diesel Punk.
Let me see it big. Oh, I love it.
So yeah, as long as Luke continues to basically say his brother's the devil, you know.
Yep. Okay, I'll definitely look into this because
Because I didn't see, because my whole thing is I was hearing about this from Polygon, I was hearing about this from IGN, I was hearing about this from a bunch of these bigger news companies, and they were promoting it. I wouldn't have seen them promoting it if Luke was doing what Ernie's doing.
Yeah.
And so when you guys started saying Gygax
no.
Jr., I was like, wait, Gygax Jr. is not the guy that made this game.
Right.
But I didn't know, but still, I didn't know that Gygax Jr. was that kind of person. I mean, everyone's got to learn somehow, right? It's not like there's a book that just tells me everyone's a dickhead.
Right, of course, and vice versa because I didn't know there was a good one.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was a
I
good
think what kills me is Sox pointed out that the guy has made misogynistic comments. Women can't enjoy D&D because they're tiny brains. I'm pretty sure Gygax has a daughter too, which is fucked up.
And Sox is probably one of my best players in my entire campaigns. So, but I could definitely look into this. Did we already tell the crowd that we're doing this kind of thing? I don't think we ever told the crowd that we're doing this kind of thing.
The
Tabletop side.
Yeah, we mentioned it when I first brought it up.
Okay.
And we've been talking about checking the Discord and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No, we've talked about it.
Okay, I just didn't know if we had announced any of what we're planning.
What book, Sox? Because I swear to God, if you say Wikipedia.
I swear to God, if she says your own personal diary, I'm gonna shit. But yeah, I might look into Strange and Grim because, as I said, I'm looking into a whole lot of other things. Hee-hoo. Some other figures further down.
We gotta wrap up. It's 9:00.
You're right. Bop.
And again, I don't know why we're still promoting Hasbro. It's one of those things.
It's one of those things of the COO was the one who made that statement, but the guys who made the toys in research and development don't deserve that flack.
But at the same time, the CEO is just going to continue to shove money into his mattress. That's made out of money in his house. It's made out of money because you're buying those toys.
But then, do you want to have fun?
I do, but there's other ways to do it. It's such a weird thing.
It's such a weird thing.
It's like I really wanted to see the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Now I'm like, do I?
I mean, I'm
And
probably.
I swear to God, if one more fucking person tells me to pirate something as my way of dealing with the fact that someone somewhere is a dickhead, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
That's not the right way to do it.
Like, I am so tired of that. It's like everybody talking about Hogwarts Legends. Oh, pirate it. That's not.
No. There is a right way to go about it. Listen to the peers of who would go that extra mile to get it, to go the extra mile to do it, and pick it up.
I'm all fine with holding people accountable for their bullshit, like what we were just talking about with Ernie. Hold him accountable for his bullshit. Fuck that guy. But
I'm gonna finish this off first.
I don't know. There's gotta be a way to handle the shit. Like, don't get me wrong. What they're, I don't want to trivialize things either. As Jordan said regarding Hogwarts Legends, you're going to lose your ally card. Do it for a good game. No, I'm not gonna. No.
I mean,
no.
I understand.
I don't.
Because, well, hold on. It's one of those things of, I have a passion project that's been in the works for 6 years. Oh no, a little bit of bad PR on the 6th year.
That's not a little bit of bad PR.
Hold on. A little bit of bad PR in the 6th year, and it hits the development crew. The ones who do not back the entire thing. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, hey, we have a new quality arrangement. We have a new storyboard artist. Now they're putting in 2 extra things that aren't great and change that good story into a little bit of a good story, but with a bad taste in your mouth on the side.
So, when do you think they started? How long do you think the game's actually been in development?
I'm going to try and do comfy seat. Oh, okay. I could do comfy seat with this. How long has
Legends.
Hogwarts...
Hogwarts Legacy, that's what it is. It was announced for PlayStation at the PlayStation 5 event in 2020.
Okay, so...
Okay. So the same year she started being a TERF.
Okay.
So it's one of those things, yeah, they had been working on it, but then it's one of those things that they continue to work on it after she said what she said.
Yeah. And
as for it being a good game, it's a very questionable game considering it seems to be wrapped around continuing slavery.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to wait till I hear from peers, see if that's actually...
I'm just not going to buy the game.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just not going to buy the game.
But what if all the allegations of the slavery thing happen to be false?
She still said what she said.
She still said what she said, and... Yeah, okay. It's one of those things of... Yeah, there are other ways to have fun. You don't have to worry about the video game.
And I don't want to trivialize things either, because I don't want to sit here and say that the D&D thing is the same level as the TERF shit, because it's not. The TERF shit is far worse. You're talking about hurting individuals because of who they are, not just being a dick about money. But it's one of those things about I'm not buying the game. Am I going to go see this movie? I want to, but it's one of those things like it's not hurting people in the same way. It's hurting people.
It's hurting
but
people.
It's not hurting people in the same way. It is very different. But I could just not see the movie. I could wait for it to hit cable, and then they definitely ain't gonna make shit off of it.
Yeah. It's a toxic relationship.
They just need to fix what they said.
Yeah.
There is a comeback from this. There is no coming back from what JK did. There is a coming back on the D.
They did back up the OGL a little bit and said, we're going to do feedback forums, but as I mentioned before, they're just going to start throwing it into a fire once
it's not a fix. The fix is going, we fucked up, we're reverting it to the way it was, done.
They did.
But they didn't, because they're still saying the feedback things, they're saying things to come. They did leave it open-ended. It's not a fix.
It's not a fix. They're wanting it to... They're wanting it to be a little more structured. Yeah, for now, it is reverted back because they want to make it more...
It was fine the way it was.
It still is fine. It's just, as I've mentioned before, my writing is up in the air, and I don't want it to be. So you are correct. I would like a finalized statement. If it's going to be good or bad, I want to know where my writing lies.
But that's the thing. Why do we need Why do we need to wait for them to put together a finalized statement? The statement that needs to be said is, we're just going to go back to the way it was, and we're not going to change anything.
Okay.
Because it was fine the way it was.
Yes.
It doesn't need to change. It never needed to change.
No.
They got greedy.
Yes.
They decided to change it. They fucked everyone. And now, because they still want to be greedy, they still want that money, they won't go back.
And Sox had an idea for them, which is merch. Sell merch. You sell merch.
This movie was the right step.
Yeah, this movie was the right step. Hell, that Yawning Portal, if I had known about it, if they had advertised that Yawning Portal board game, I would have... That's the other thing. Creator Clash, April. is going to have a whole bunch of YouTubers and influencers boxing against one another. Critical Role's Marisha Ray is going to be boxing, and she's backing up Critical Role and D&D and all that. That is going to be her, like, lean in. Like, her motif is probably going to have that. It's just very interesting that they will continue, like, they even said on their Twitter that they're backing up whatever decision they make just because it's the road easiest traveled. Y'all know Paizo. Them are putting together their own gaming license. Yeah, it's going to be ORK. Orc.
Yeah, but they're doing it in response to what D&D did, and that's what I'm seeing from that, and what I'm expecting from that, at least so far, is them to come out and be like, we want to put our stance in this of where we're at and how we support the creative.
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing it because they're like, oh, now's the time to cash in. They'd be fucking stupid to do that. I think they're doing it because they want to make sure that people don't think that they are Hasbro and like that. Cobalt Press had to come out and make an announcement.
I don't Hasbro. You Hasbro. One bro.
Yes.
Sock says in chat, this is a screenshot from Scream 6 featuring Monica, as she puts it. Hello, Monica from Friends.
Yeah, she's Gale Weathers in this.
Yeah. And Quincy has some very reserved statements. He loves the story of Scream so much and says, you better not kill Gale.
Yeah, don't kill Gale. I swear to God, if they kill Gale. If they kill Gale, I'm not going to watch Scream 7 in theaters.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they kill Gale, I'm not watching 7 in theaters.
Yeah, well. If it goes tits up, I did purchase a bunch of our Talsorian games. So I have The Witcher on tap. I've got Delta Green on purchase. I've got Morkborg, Cyborg. I've got board games up the wazoo. So there is always alternatives.
For instance, Fantasy Flight, the one that did Star Wars.
Yeah, okay.
They pulled some bullshit like this a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly the same thing, but they pulled some bullshit a while back. And
Okay.
they went backwards and went, yeah, we fucked up, and just undid what they did.
Okay.
And everyone moved on. What?
Oh, it's frozen. I was just like...
Oh, it's paused.
Oh, okay. Sorry, go ahead. Stretch. Socks is making us work today.
Yep.
Oh, was that your elbow?
No, it was my thumbs.
Oh, okay.
But I can pop my elbows. No, that one didn't pop.
Okay.
Coins. All right, let's wrap this up.
Yes.
So, Scream 6, if you kill Gale, I fucking riot.
Okay. It looks like it's going to be a fun movie. I was kind of reserved with just a little teaser of them on the subway. And I was like, this doesn't really give me a lot, but this gave me a lot. And
Yeah, this is a legit trailer.
Yeah. I have not seen 5 yet, so that's on my list now. Scream 5 and now Scream 6 is going to be on...
Have you seen 4?
Yes.
Okay. I don't understand why people don't like 4 other than that there's a problematic cast member.
Well,
Emma
really?
Roberts.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She beat the shit out of her boyfriend.
Yeah. Other than that, good trailer. Go check it out. There's a Red Band one.
Anyone that has an issue with Ghostface using a gun is a fucking idiot.
That scene was good.
I don't know why everyone's getting so up in arms about it. He's literally done it in every fucking movie.
Yeah, it's just...
I was talking to someone on Twitter about it. I was like, I can't remember if he does it in 3 because it's been so long, and I've only seen 5 once. But I'm assuming, I would assume that he probably did. Okay, I didn't say the assume part. I was like, I can't remember if he did 3 or 4, but I know for a fact he did 1, 2. Sorry, I know for a fact he did 1, 2, and 4. I couldn't remember if Ghostface did it for 3 and 5. And someone else was like, yeah, 3 and 5.
Oh, okay.
As well. Like, literally has used a gun in every fucking movie. This is the first time you're seeing them do it in the costume.
Oh.
Get fucked.
Get fucked. Skadoosh. So, to end off, we have a couple interesting things. The Uncanny X-Men trading cards and the Jurassic Park original Topps trading card series in a small, easy, pliable book. There's even Garbage Pail Kids.
Very nice.
But each one of these, 13 and a half.
Yeah, they're currently on sale.
13 and 3/4. Great sale, 45% off. If you happen to really like the old school Topps trading cards that you would get with a couple pieces of already stale gum.
Topps didn't do the gum out on these.
No, it wasn't these ones?
They might have done one on the baseball, but they didn't do them on these.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they did them on anything that had the 3 card set?
I don't think so.
Huh.
The dangerous shit about the unopened packs is that gum's still in those unopened packs now, and that shit has fused to those fucking cards.
Yeah, or they, if it gains a little bit of moisture, they rot. They turn to rot. sick flame temp tattoos, yeah, or trading cards that you can trade with friends. These actually look kind of relatively nice. It shows each of the cards front and back, all the strange statistics, but they do definitely look very 90s. They look like they are from 1997 had a Quake mod where you could play as the X-Men. It was very unfinished, but it was that. Thank you, Socks. And it just looks like it uses the art assets from that game moved over. Meanwhile, the Jurassic Park ones, they just look like little screen stills with holographic on it. Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at that. They they look like Taco Bell wall.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Very 90s.
Very 90s. But very nice. Very
This
nice.
how a lot of the movie tie-in card things were. Those they were screen stills.
I had a set of almost the entire set of the Mortal Kombat movie ones. Is that you that has the Street Fighter movie ones? No, that's a YouTuber I watched. Disregard. He has them in this little tiny binder. But that's all I got for you. Anything else you got?
Nope.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Remember to tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a frenemy. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to follow us in that Discord. We've been chatting it up a little bit. Hopefully you guys can join us for more of those really cool, decent conversations. Thank you, Sucks, for throwing it in the chat. And of course, at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, at the end of the year, remember
End of
love.
the sentence.
End of the sentence. Remember to love one another. It's free to do. Next week is going to be our 200th episode. We're going to do anything special for it? Do you figure?
If we can come up with something, I don't know. I don't know exactly what we would do because next week will it be February by that point?
Mm-hmm. No, I believe it ends on the 31st. Nope, you're right. First.
Yeah, it'll be February by that point. So Sean will probably re-up his thing. I'm gonna have to figure out the dance thing with the Spider-Man mask. Socks is trying to get us new music. I don't know. If anyone's got a suggestion, drop it in the Discord.
Yeah, drop in the Discord or in our Twitter PMs.
Maybe I can make Justin eat something weird. I don't know.
I'll do it. I mean, you know what? If we can get that 25 subs in a week, it's small. It's very easy to do. If it is that 25, we still have them back here. They're still hot in the box. I still have those one chip challenge. I could do it for the 200. Should I lower the number? Keep the number the same?
Keep the number the same.
Keep the number the same? 25
People are
subs.
asking us to put ghost peppers in our mouth. Keep the number the same.
Keep the number the same. You're right. You're right. And it turns your tongue blue. I don't like my tongue turning blue.
It turns it blue?
Yeah, it turns your tongue blue.
Oh.
Yeah. All it is blue number 6, if I'm not mistaken. No, blue number 1. But yeah, it's a chemical. But thank you guys for joining us. I'm very excited to catch you next week. Hopefully we get that 25 subs. Head over to the Twitch. Hit the sub button. I'll be streaming pretty much all day Saturday.
I got nothing to stream until they fix the fucking Witcher.
I mean, you could stream other things.
I'm not a streamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind having the stream to support this stream and whatnot, and direct people. And,
Stream Discord stream.
It's one of those things where like my stream's more there for when we're doing the challenges, or if we're gonna be doing events together. Like if we're gonna do things like, oh hey, play Dead by Daylight, and we're all playing together. Oh, that's why everyone can see. They can jump from stream to stream and check out the different camera angles and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I'm not a streamer. It's not my thing.
Flashlight. It is the worst, but the best.
Bullshit.
Thanks, everybody.